Hi students, today's lesson is going to be on application problems involving percents. So let's work on this do now problem, which leads into the lesson pretty well. So use a menu to answer the following questions. Nina orders chicken, baked beans, and soda. So chicken, baked beans, and a soda. So that is $6.50 plus $2 and $1.50. So 0, 0, 1. Decimal goes here. So 7 and 2 is 9 plus 1. That gives you 10. So this is going to be $10. Okay. Nina wants to leave a tip. What is 15% of the total bill? So you're actually trying to find 15% of 10. That's what you're trying to find right now. So that is what we're going to do is change 15 to a decimal. So 15% is 0.15. times 10. That's all you're kind of doing, right? And here, let it kind of use a calculator, and you're going to end up getting 1.5, which is $1.50. Remember, this is money, so you got to write it with 2 decimal places to the hundredths place. What is the total amount Nina will pay after she adds a tip? So remember, a tip is something that you're paying extra. So whenever you see a problem involving tip, you're paying extra. So it's going to be 10, which is what you paid for the cost of the food, plus the tip, which is $1.50, and that gives you $11.50. That's how much she pays for all of it together. All right, some vocabulary. The discount, so when you have a discount, it is the decrease in the price. So whenever you get a coupon or it's a discounted 20%, you're actually taking that cost off of the cost of the item. Sales tax, an amount at increasing. So let's just do it. Amount added, okay, to the cost of an item. The amount added is an increase of the original amount. Okay. New Jersey sales tax is 6.625%. So a lot of the times we're going to be actually rounding that up and using 7% to make it a little bit easier when it comes to the math. Anna ordered a new vacuum cleaner with an original price of $98. The vacuum cleaner was on sale for 20% off. So how much is a discount? So what we want to do is step 1, write your percent as a decimal. So our percent is 20%. We're just going to take the decimal and move it 2 places to the left because percent means we're dividing by 100. So it's going to be 0.20. Now multiply your decimals by the total. So by the cost of the items, you're going to do 0.20 times 98. And in this, you're allowed to use a calculator, all right? So 0.20 times 98 ends up being 19.60. So $19.60. Remember to write the dollar sign because this is money. So that's the amount for the discount. That is how much you're taking off of the cost. So let's continue this problem. Let's continue this problem. Anna ordered a new vacuum cleaner. So B, what was the sale price of the vacuum cleaner? So we're continuing this problem. What was the sale price? So find the amount she paid by subtracting the amount she saved from the total. So it's going to be the cost of the vacuum is $98. And the discount cost is $19.60. That's what we found here, $19.60. And when we subtract these two, we end up getting 78.4 or 40. So the sale price of the vacuum cleaner was $78.40. So whenever you see a discount, you subtract, a tip you add. All right, let's do a problem with multiple things going on here. So Graham traveled to Florida to visit family. While in Florida, he bought a a shirt priced at $25. The sales tax in Florida was 6%. What was the total amount he paid for the shirt? So let's do this step by step. Write your decimal as a percent. So ours 6%. So you're going to do it, move decimal 6%. So you're going to move that decimal place 2 places to the left. So you're going to get 0.06. Multiply your decimal to the cost of the shirt. So that ends up giving you 1.5. So the sales tax in $25 is $1.50. And now what we're going to do is we're adding this cost, just like we did in the do now problem. The cost of the t-shirt is $25, and we're adding the sales tax to that. So you're going to end up getting 26.50. So the total amount for the shirt, including tax, was $26.50. So if it's a discount, you're subtracting this part, you're subtracting. And if it's a tax, you're adding. Okay? Tommy lives in Texas. The price tag on a new Xbox Series X is $100.99. Okay, I think that's what it is. $499. However, Tommy is waiting until the holidays are over so he can use his coupon of 15% off the original price. In Texas, there is also a sales tax. How much will Tommy pay for the Xbox? So now we have the discount with the coupon, and we have the sales tax. So let's do this one by one. So step 1, find the amount of the discount. So what we do with that is our discount is 15% off. So 15% is 0.15 as a decimal, and we're multiplying that to the cost of the Xbox. And when you multiply these two using your calculator, you're going to get 74.85. So that is the cost of the discount cost, or coupon discount cost, right? Find the new amount after the discount. So just like we've been doing, we're going to take that original price of the Xbox and subtract the discount to it. So $4.99 minus $74.85. And that gives you, when you use a calculator, 424.15. So that is going to give you $424.15. And notice how I always write the units in dollars, and it's always within the hundredth decimal place. All right, always round it to the hundredth. Let's continue this problem. We did the discount. Now we have to deal with the sales tax. So our price, so find the amount of sales tax. You're not going back to $4.99 right now. You're using that $424.15 now. You're not going back to $4.99. You took that discount. You do the sales tax to the discounted cost. So sales tax, the decimal of 7%, is going to be 0.07. Remember, move 2 decimal places to the left. So 0.07 times 424.15. You're multiplying your 7% to the cost. And that gives you 29.6905. That's when you use a decimal. When you use a calculator, you're going to get 29.6905. But remember, this is money. So you're rounding to the nearest hundredth. So you're looking at that number after it to see if you're rounding that 9 up or if you're keeping it at 9. And that is a 0. And because it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that 9 stays the same. If it was a 5 or above, then you'd be bumping that 9 to a 0 and that 6 to a 7. But since it is a 0, we're going to keep it. We're not rounding it up. So it's going to be $29.69. That is the amount of, this is the tax cost of the tax. So now you're finding the total cost after the discount and the tax. So you're going to have that $424.15, and we're going to be adding it because in tax we add it to $29.69. We don't go back to the original price because we took the tax on this cost that we found in the last slide, okay, after the discount. And that ends up being $453.84. So the final cost is $453.84. Final cost. Right? That's your answer. $453.84. Okay? You guys now have to try the You Try problems. Thanks for joining me. Bye.